Okay.
Ow.
Yeah. It's too hot.
Ah.
Hold still. Gonna get that mustache. Okay.
Come on, Peter. Did I see that? Good job. Come on, let's go in the gym.
Oh, he can go right on in the gym and take a seat. You okay this morning? Good.
Years ago, we looked at our goals for Peter, and what we really want him is to live in the community as independently as possible. We want him to have a meaningful job that he enjoys doing. We want him to have friends that he can participate in leisure activities with and recreational activities. And essentially, you know, that could be a full life. And so in order to do that, you need to learn the skills to get along in the community. And those things absolutely cannot be taught in a self-contained class. They can't be taught in a group of people with disabilities because we don't live in a community where we are in a majority of people with disabilities. We have to interact with, for lack of a better word, regular people.
Okay, let go what I said, okay?
Okay, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job, Peter. Give me 5, Peter. Give me 5.
If you don't have a Will Hobbs book, and how many people still don't have a Will Hobbs book yet? Just for my, okay. Then you're reading something else. I want you to be thank you, Peter. I want you to be working on either reading.
The big thing I think he's getting out of that classroom is the socialization, the routine, the being part of a group and fitting in.
Now, are there questions about the agenda for the day? Yes, sir.
Do you do more than one book share?
Most teachers are very accepting. Some are not, and I have been told that Peter does not belong here. Lunch. Say it so I can hear it. Thanks. Work.
What's that?
Say it again.
What's that?
That's right.
We are
This one?
the people that are reading the novel Bronze Bow.
What's that word?
He should be able to read better than he does. And he should be able to do a lot of academic stuff better than he does because he really has the knowledge. And he should be able to do the skills. He hasn't been able to practice through on the skills. He's had the behavior that interferes with his learning. And it's very easy for people to look at him and say, well, he has Down syndrome, and that's Down syndrome. But I don't think that's Down syndrome. I think people with Down syndrome have a lot of different problems. Okay, let's turn it a little bit this way. There you go. Peter, that's the way it goes. Okay. Picture needs to be out. Okay. Now put it over your head, but don't turn it. Over your head like this. There. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Put it under your collar and I'll tie it for you. Good. That's perfect. Great. Okay.
Please stop.
Okay. Peter, let's put the tie on it. Peter, you need to have a tie on it. Either that. Do you want to leave your kerchief home? You can.
No,
All right, you want me to tie it in a knot then? How are we going to fasten it? There's no slide. The slide we're out of. Let's go ahead.
No, that.
You have to fasten it.
No.
You have to fasten it.
No.
Then we're not going. Would you rather use a rubber band? We got a red one. You want to use a red one? We use this red one?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, Peter, I have to help you. First, Peter, stop. Peter, stop. I'm going to put this under your collar.
No.
All right, then stand back here, please, and put the rubber band on. You have put the rubber band on. You have to put it together.
Stop.
I knew this was going to be a problem without that slide. Peter, you're so predictable. When you have a child with a disability, you know, especially at first, everything that child does you feel like is a reflection on you. And you need to control that child's behavior, and you need to be having him act right, or, you know, you don't want him drawing his attention to himself. And then you send him off to school, and depending on the kind of programs he's in, a lot of times all you'll get every day is notes coming back saying, you know, Peter had a bad day. He had trouble with this, he had trouble with that. You don't hear anything good. And that's very hard to deal with because you've got absolutely no control over how Peter behaves at school.
You get it? Nope. What's this in the way here? Look at that tongue. Get that in the way.
Tongue head.
Tongue head. Which farm you want to go to? Want to see the pigs or calves? Which one? Pigs? Calves? Oh, okay.
Okay. Goodbye. Now remember, stay in your seat, keep your hands to yourself, and use a quiet voice on the bus, okay? And keep your feet on the curb at the bus stop.
No, so.
The back of your shoes, okay? Have a great day. Bye. Stop right now. When the girls come, you can walk to see them, but you need to stand at the bus stop. That's not the bus stop there. That's the wrong curve. Peter, you need to wait over here.
Come on, give me a slip. I've got in the 6th room.
I'm gonna get yourself ready. Don't hit me, Peter. I'm gonna get yourself ready for bed. We're gonna go.
He has no way to express how he feels. That's the real problem. And so it could come out in, you know, unwanted behavior or something like that, and we really wouldn't even know what's causing it.
Is there anything else you want Mr. Asher to take to band this morning? What else would you like me to take? You don't want puzzles, right? Do you want puzzles to take?
No.
Do you want a game to take?
No.
And you don't want paper and pens? You want to stay here?
Yes.
You do. Did you have a bad morning on the bus?
I think part of it, too, is the loneliness.
Pete.
Not being able to talk and tell people what he would like or what he might be thinking. And I feel if that the language will open up a little bit, that he might be less lonely.
sit down over
You
here.
need to go sit. Would you like to leave and go to Miss Hicks' class?
No.
I'm going to count to 3. You need to be back in your chair. If you can't get in your chair, we're going to Miss Hicks. You understand? You understand? You understand? I'm counting to 3. If you can't get in your chair, we're going to Miss Hicks. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Let's go pack up our room. Let's go.
When Peter's in a good period, he is so eager to do exactly what people want. And he tries so hard, and even when he's in a difficult period, he tries very, very hard. And he can't do it. And he's a failure, and that causes behavior to escalate in the wrong direction.
Please feel free to, again, browse through this book. I will mark that form like I do sometimes, because I think maybe you might want to see it. And I liked it originally because in front of every piece of poetry he talks about why he wrote it, what was his image. And I think most writers kind of like to look back at where did they get the pieces that they wrote. And it started with the A, and it'll be in the front. Isn't there an index by country? And it is right. But there's also
Pete, you've got a choice this evening. Take the paper out of your mouth. 6th graders do not put paper in your mouth.
Now,
Over here and get the paper out. Right
I
there.
found in the back of this piece of this book.
What I wanted to talk about was what you and Diane were talking about at the last meeting that we had a couple weeks ago.
About the mood swings we were saying.
Yeah.
Things really changed for Peter, and I'm going to be real blunt about what I'm seeing, is the impulsivity at times, the shouting out, taking other children's things from them. He's going to physically grow, and it will be difficult to take something away from him that he refuses to give up. That really doesn't happen often, but it only has to happen a few times, and it scares people.
Peter, no, Pete.
And my concern is that those kind of behaviors are the kinds of things that are going to make it harder and harder for him to be included as he gets older. I'm afraid that he will end up in some kinds of pull-out programs because of that.
We're not leaving quite yet. You're not leaving yet. You go back in your seat until the announcements come on. You go back and sit in your seat.
Somehow I was hoping the problem would go away. And I knew it wouldn't. But as long as, nobody else said anything, I thought, well, it's just me.
No, Peter, don't throw it. Don't throw it. Lay it on my tray. No. This is mine. No. Peter, this is mine. You need to give this to me. No. Peter, it's mine.
Get back, Peter. Hey, Pete.
Peter, please give me my bread.
I want my apple. Can I have it? Huh?
Peter, please give me my bread. Please.
Peter, please give us bread. No, Peter.
Move.